So our first commitment from Mayo Clinic to the Clinton Global Initiative was called Global Bridges, and that is a healthcare alliance for healthcare professionals all across the globe who are focused on treating tobacco dependence but also advocating for tobacco policy change. Already we have 1,000 healthcare professionals from across the world in that network, and that network is growing every day. So we're going to have an impact, and that fits in with what we're doing with the current Smoke-free Worksite challenge, because we'll have healthcare professionals in those countries to help companies and organizations to become smoke-free. It's hard to imagine being able to smoke in the hospital or being able to smoke in the medical center, because in 1987, Mayo Clinic took the leadership role by declaring that we had become smoke-free and did not allow smoking in any of our workspace, whether it be vehicles or in the hospital or in the clinic. And that was really a pretty bold move back in 1987. And we were one of the first medical centers in the country to do that. So what we're doing with the Global Smoke-free Worksite Challenge is just a natural extension of that, taking what we've learned in 1987 and the years after that and applying it to other workplaces all across the globe. But the effect will be much larger because we'll have an impact on millions of people rather than just a few 100,000 like we've had in Rochester. Just like in Minnesota, where Mayo Clinic, when we went smoke-free, had an impact on Olmsted County going smoke-free in 2007, and eventually the state went smoke-free in 2007, our hope is, and I think the intent is, for us to begin to do the same thing in other countries across the world. Because what we know is when you have leaders in a community, whether it be a business or an organization, then that can have an impact on legislation, and eventually we'll have more countries to become smoke-free. Right now, over 30 countries across the world have smoke-free workplace laws, which is pretty amazing, and we're hoping to increase that number dramatically by this initiative. Secondhand smoke affects everyone. It's like if you're in a gymnasium and someone lights up a cigarette on one side of the gymnasium, within seconds you can smell the smoke on the other side of the gymnasium. Secondhand smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals, over 60 known carcinogens. So it's a very toxic mixture, and it affects everyone. 5 minutes of exposure causes your aorta, the main artery in your body, to become less able to dilate. And so it really has a dramatic effect acutely, but also chronically. So protecting workers from secondhand smoke who don't have any choice, they have to go to work every day, and if they have to go to work in a smoking environment, that's not good for them. The second part is that for smokers in a smoke-free environment, they're more likely to reduce their smoking, but also increase the chances of them stopping smoking. So it's healthy for everyone.